All right. If you want to just get into the games, we can. We can talk about all these other little things here and there as we go along.
Yeah, we'll kind of toss the storylines in as we go. But I got to talk about some real football. The Aaron Rodgers thing got me heated. I want to talk about football, not fucking politics. That's what this show is for, is sports. So
absolutely. So Thursday night we had a game versus the Colts and the Jets in Indianapolis, and lo and behold, the Colts won. I think we all kind of saw that coming because I just can't, go for the Jets. However, who fucking thought that we were going to have to pick the over on this game? Goddamn, 45-30.
Yeah, so that's ridiculous. And this game shouldn't have hit the over at all.
I mean, there was definitely garbage time points in there for the Jets and whatnot, but still, it was the Colts had put up 28 points in the first half. Yeah,
so this game completely changed when the fucking great white hope, Mike White, went out of that game for the Jets.
That sounds kind of racist. Do we need to get back into politics? The great white hope?
Are you kidding me? His name's Mike White. Come on. So when he went out of that game, Colts can just go and do whatever the fuck they want because the Jets can't stay on the field. At least for the first half, right? So Colts kind of throttled down a little bit the second half. Jets start catching a rhythm. They got a guy at quarterback who can...
Old Josh Johnson.
Yeah, who's been around the league for a while.
He is, and he's one of those guys that I view as a very good backup quarterback.
Who can sling the ball a little bit. I mean, he has absolutely no touch. If you watch the game, everything is a goddamn rocket coming out of his arm.
But he went 27 for 41, 317 yards, and 3 touchdowns
with
a shit Jets team.
Can sling it a little bit. So it becomes a closer game. The Colts have to keep playing, right? It was a blowout. The score does not indicate how close this game was at all. There was some late points by the Jets. I'm really glad they didn't backdoor cover me because I had the Colts on the over or on the cover. Thank God they won by fucking 15. Yeah. But Jonathan Taylor had an amazing night. I was very surprised that they kept Carson in that game. I saw him on the sideline wearing the mask.
Yeah.
I thought he was coming out because they were beating the shit out of the Jets at one point.
I expected them to throttle down in the second half, but they throttled down a little bit too much. I would have expected them to, take out some of the starters, but it seemed like their game plan was just attrition at this point. Like,
right.
We're just going to.
And then they had to continue to play. Mm-hmm. Carson hits the over on my bet. I was able to get a bet on Caesars at the half. He had like 160 yards at the half. They said his over-under on passing yards for the entire game was going to be 221. I definitely took that over at $100, so that was very nice.
Nice.
I was very worried that it was not going to hit because they were killing them so badly, but he stayed in the game. He ended up hitting the over that I had on my parlay on FanDuel, so I ended up hitting my parlay. So it was a great night betting on the Colts to do a lot of things.
It'll be interesting going forward, I think, with the Jets to watch what happens with this quarterback situation.
Yeah,
because I never expected a quarterback controversy or anything like that to be happening with the Jets.
So I did.
Well, I know that you've got your thoughts on their rookie quarterback, Zach Wilson, but I didn't expect there to be a backup that was going to legitimately challenge and make the fan base rethink who they wanted to root for. And it just fucking came out of nowhere with Mike White. And now Johnson.
So Johnson's not going to be the guy. Johnson's never going to be the guy. Mike White could cause the controversy. He's actually already starting those conversations of like Mike White can play in the system. Mike White is good for Salah's group.
Which I think is a little bit early to say that. Like he definitely looked good in his first game.
It is early, but Mike White's sample size, Zach Wilson's sample size. They're about the fucking same. Who's played better?
Oh, White.
Without question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without question. Zach Wilson, I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen. Zach Wilson is QB3 for the New York Jets right now. And that's where he fucking should be. He was overdrafted. Okay? You guys have heard me say it 100 times. He was overdrafted. He is a Blaine Gabbert replica. He is not a franchise guy. Mike Greenberg on ESPN is like, what the hell do we do when we got the number 2 guy who's getting outplayed by a guy who was drafted in the fucking 6th round out of UCF, but didn't come from UCF, then went to, I think, Northern Illinois is where Mike White went to after he transferred out of UCF with the injury.
No.
So Mike White has had a weird up and down career. late bloomer, late scholarship offers, goes to UCF, does not play well. I want to say he went to Northern Illinois after UCF, but I could be wrong on the school he went to after UCF. And when he gets to that other program, absolutely fucking blows up. He's a late bloomer. He's been in the league for 2 years now, getting an opportunity and is absolutely crushing the chances that he's had.
It was University of Southern Florida and Western Kentucky University.
Western Kentucky, not Northern Illinois. Okay. So yeah, Mike White is a guy that had an offer, didn't play good, got better as he got older, as he's had more opportunity. Maybe Zach Wilson's a late bloomer too. I mean, he didn't come on.
Maybe he's Josh Rosen.
He didn't come onto the scene at BYU until late, right? Then he was just all fucking worldly. Or maybe he's like, I don't know, a Josh Rosen, a Blaine Gabbert, a Mitchell Trubisky, who has a really good year at the end of their college career, and then cannot fucking translate to the NFL. Maybe that's a possibility. And if that is, I mean, I would venture to guess that there was somebody somewhere that has said this multiple times. Fairly short, pretty good beard, handsome as shit, thicker than fuck. I think somebody like that may have said that.
Yeah,
but
I'm wondering. So you obviously got a couple negative comments slung towards the pod earlier on. About Zach Wilson. I wonder how they're feeling now. Honestly,
I mean, they're not going to eat their words because we're talking about YouTube comment section. They're going to die on that sword. If Zach Wilson has a game where he throws for 400 yards and fucking 4 touchdowns, that person's going to find that old comment and come back, even if Zach Wilson is one of the worst starters in the league, because that's how YouTube comments work.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about that. There's a real controversy going to be brewing here in New York, especially if Mike White is not out for long term. I don't know what we have heard about his arm yet. It looked like there might have been a tendon in his forearm that was affecting his hand. Why he went out of that game, I don't know, though.
I didn't actually get to see the injury because I was too busy working.
You were flying, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, fuck that job.
Yeah. It's rough right now.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's I'd like to keep my job for as long as possible, so I'm not going to say anything else.